creativebusinessrules.com, and this is my first segment of tools you can use. These are going to be quick video tutorials on how-to tips on how to improve your visual branding, improve productivity, and just overall efficiency for your creative business. So my goal with this particular segment is to show you how to create a banner for your YouTube channel using PicMonkey.com. So your banner space on your YouTube channel is a great area to showcase your brand's personality and your channel's personality. So it's really easy with PicMonkey.com. I'm going to show you how to incorporate your logo, bring in a tagline, and maybe a few other images, and create a simple banner that will show off your brand's personality. So let's get started.
So I'm going to show you how to create a banner for your YouTube channel. So the first thing you want to do is you actually want to find this pencil in your banner. If you're just creating your channel right now, it will just have the generic banner. So just click on the pencil over here and click on Edit Channel Art. Okay, and you're going to scroll right here to the bottom. You're going to see this big kind of white square, but scroll right to the bottom and click on How to Create Channel Art. Okay, and so this is just some information from YouTube help section on creating channel art. But what I want you to do is to scroll down and to download this channel art template. Okay, so that's going to download and you can just save it into your hard drive. Just move it from the downloads to your hard drive. So I'm going to close that for right now. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to go to PicMonkey.com. This is a free photo editing platform. They have a free version and they have a paid version. You can do a lot with the free version, and if you have a paid version, which is actually very reasonable, I think it's only like $33 for the year. So if you get the paid version, there's just other more features that you can do with it. To start, you can just do the free version. So what you want to do is you want to click on Edit, and that template that we just downloaded, we want to actually open up the PNG version of it. When you download this template, you'll get like a PSD version and PNG version. So we want to actually upload this PNG version. So you're going to click on that and choose it. And this is what the template looks like. So it looks a little strange. There's just a lot of things that you don't really need to worry about. What we're really concerned about is this area right here where it says text and logo safe area. This is where you're going to actually design your banner for the YouTube channel. And all of these other areas, we don't want to put any images or text over there because it's not going to show up properly. So what we want to do first is we want to create a border around this area, and then we're going to delete everything else so that we'll just have a white background, and then you can start to create your design in this area. So to do this, what we want to do is we want to click on this butterfly over here where it says overlay. Right there, click on overlay, and you'll have different overlays. So for this particular case, we're going to just click on geometric, and you're just going to click on the black rectangle right there. And you can see that it creates a black rectangle. I'm just going to move this out of the way. What I want to do is stretch this all the way over here. And I want to right click, and then I want to duplicate this overlay. So then I'm going to put it at the bottom over here. Oops, and I'm going to just stretch that out a little bit. And stretch this out a little bit over here. Okay. And then I'm going to do another rectangle for the sides. I'm actually going to put it up here. I'm going to just stretch that down. And whoops, I'll just fix that a little bit up there. Okay, and I'm going to duplicate this. So just again right click and click duplicate overlay. And then I'm going to put it on this side over here. Okay. So this is our border, and this is the area that we're going to focus on. So I want to get rid of everything else. I actually just want to have a white background. So in order to erase everything else, what I'm going to do is you want to click on this little wand over here. It's actually the effects wand. and then scroll down to draw. And once you find draw, oops, right here, draw, you're going to just keep this as a default white, and this is the code for white. And the brush size, you can make it larger or smaller. So I'm just going to make the brush size about like this. And what I want to do is just swipe across and then delete everything else. And you can go over the border that we just created. As you can see, it doesn't erase that. But I just want to get rid of everything else and make it sort of a plain white background. Okay. And you can make the brush size, maybe I'll make it a little larger so that it's easier to erase. And if you're doing this and you're deleting finer areas, smaller areas, you would just make your brush size smaller. So let's just get rid of everything. Okay. Now remember to hit apply. If you don't hit apply, you're not going to keep these changes. So hit apply. All right, so now we're ready to start designing the inside part of this frame, and this is going to be our channel banner. Okay, so you can go back to overlay, which is the butterfly, and instead of using some of these preset options, you can actually bring in your own image. So I'm going to start by bringing in my logo. Oops, I'm going to go back to tools you can use. I'm going to start by bringing in my logo. Okay, so the logo is right here, and I can make that a little bit larger. And maybe center, oh, I'll keep it like that. If I want to make it a little larger or smaller. And I want to add some text over here on this side. So what I would do is I would click on the text button over here. And you can choose from a variety of fonts, as you can see over here. Anything with a little crown like this is the paid version, so you won't have access to any of the fonts that have a crown unless you do upgrade to the paid version. But as you can see, without the paid version, you have access to a lot of different fonts. So since I do have the paid version, I'm going to use this particular font. And I'm going to just put my text section right here. And I'm just going to start to type what I want to say. Tools to help transform your creative endeavor. Okay, so I want to actually move this whole thing down so it fits. And the font is still a little bit big, so I'm going to just highlight that, and I'm going to actually make this font a smaller size, so probably 72 should do it. And I'm going to just bring this down a little bit more and center this whole, all the font. Center that, okay? And I actually want to change this to be a different color. I don't want it to be black. I want it to be a little bit more on the turquoise side. So all I have to do is click on the colors here until I find what it is that I want. Alternatively, once you know what the color code is, you can just type it in here as well. But in this case, I'm just going to play around with it until I get to the color I want. Yeah, so which is right there. Okay, so I've got my logo here, I've got some text here, and you can add more images, and you would do it the same way. You would just click on apply and click on your own. So in this case, I actually want to bring in the logo for Facebook and Twitter. So I'm going to go back and click on your own, and then I've got my Facebook symbol right here, which I just Googled and I got it, from Google Images. So I'm going to decrease that size and put that here. And then again, I'm going to do the same thing with the Twitter icon. And I'm going to reduce that size. And I'm eyeballing it because I don't have the exact measurements, but I'm going to make that a little smaller. And then there we go. We have a very simple banner for your YouTube channel. And you can do this every month if you want to highlight some other aspect to your business, or you just want to have fun and change it out and make something different. You can do that. So this is my banner. So what I do want to do now is I want to get rid of these squares because I don't want to save it with the squares. So I'm just going to click on this, hit delete, hit delete, hit delete, hit delete. So you can see underneath I still have that gray background from when we first started. So I'm going to go back and erase them. So I go to Effects, I go to Draw again, and everything's on white and I've got the same brush size. So I'm just going to delete all of this. Get rid of all of this. And then I just hit save. And I'll probably call this, you know, YouTube channel art, January 2016. And I probably want to save that as a JPEG actually, so I'm going to change it to JPEG. And I'm just going to save that. And once it's saved, you would just save it onto your hard drive. And then you would go back to your YouTube channel. And then you would just click on this pencil, edit channel art. And then you would just select the art that you just created and upload it. And that's it. Then you've got brand new banner for your YouTube channel. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to actually create this as a blog post as well. So if you go to creativebusinessrules.com, you can also find it as a blog post. And just for more tips and tools to help you improve your overall creative business, make sure you sign up at creativebusinessrules.com. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you.